How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel and a long video today because, well, I decided we're going to wrap up our season in one long video. So we are taking on the Giants. They are just above 500. We're just below 500. And George Kirby coming back from the IL after a dislocated shoulder, taking on Logan Webb and the Giants. So no easy task indeed. And what's fun about this game is I had to restart it several different times because I kept having power flashes that would only affect my TV and my Xbox. And everything else stayed on, but for some reason that just kept happening over and over again. So I had to start this game over, I think, 3 or 4 different times. But you're going to see that I think you're going to like the result of this game better than any of the possible games that I played before. And if you've seen the title, you might know why, but I'm not going to spoil it. And the title is, title does kind of spoil it, but I'm not going to spoil it. So George Kirby coming back after missing a couple of months with a dislocated shoulder. And he's going to get Austin Slater to ground out to start the ball game. Here's the Giants lineup. Austin Slater in center, Jace Peterson in short, Mitch Haniger, former Mariner at right, Peterson in left, J.D. Davis at third, J.D. Martinez at DH, Thairo Estrada second, Joey Bart and behind the plate, and Ronald Guzman playing first base and rounding it out. Jace Peterson is going to give that ball a ride, but Julio Rodriguez is there for the second out of the inning. Now on to Mitch Haniger, former Mariner. Couldn't stay healthy during his time in Seattle, and so he floated around the league with Jock Peterson on deck. Popped up into foul territory. Ty France is going to roam over by the dugout, and he avoids having to lean over to make the catch. And 1-2-3 inning for Kirby. To the second, 4, 5, and 6. Here's Jock Peterson. Having a good year, batting .277. That fastball misses low.
1 ball, no strike.
Giants are 4 games out of a wild card, so they're battling to stay in it. Mariners are basically out of it. This is a lost season, which is why I felt comfortable just kind of speeding through the rest of it down the line. You'll see.
2-1.
And that's also why we have a bit of a longer video, clocking in at about 45 to 46 minutes. Peterson checks his swing, and home plate umpire says he went around 2-2. Fouled off. Inside, slider brushes him off the plate. J.D. Davis at 3 with that 307 average on deck. And that fastball misses inside for the Giants' first base runner. A leadoff walk for Jock Peterson brings up the third baseman, J.D. Davis, who seems to always do well after year one of any franchise in MLB The Show. I mean, he's 307 average. His OPS is good for 10th in the NL. I mean, he's having a great year, and he hits that one hard into left field. Haggerty's not going to get there. J.D. Davis just missed a home run. Peterson will hold at third. So runners at second and third. Here's Thairo Estrada. Last time we played the Giants, he lit off the ball game, going deep against us. Takes a fastball for a strike to even the count. 1 out now, still no score. Runners staying put at second and third. Hit hard to Arroyo, and that will score the first run of the ball game. The second run is 90 feet away, and it's going to be up to Joey Bart. Bart was a 2024 All-Star, hitting .268. And he was supposed to be, if I remember correctly, the next big thing after Buster Posey left. But so far, it hasn't really turned out. Giants have had trouble kind of finding a catcher to replace Posey. But Joey Bart might be it, as he's had a wonderful 2024 campaign. He is down 2-2. Got him. Fastball swung on and missed. However, Kirby does give up the 1 run, and the Giants take a 1-0 lead. Cal Raleigh leads things off at the 3rd. He's moved down to the 8 hole, 210 average. Great power versus lefties, and he takes a slider for a strike right down the middle. Raleigh's 13 home runs are good for 2nd on the Mariners, which is why you might be thinking, why is he in the 8 hole if he's 2nd in home runs? And I just don't love his contact numbers or his clutch. And sometimes in big situations, the clutch rating comes into effect, and it's vital. However, Raleigh gives that a drive, and that is out of here in a hurry. 3rd slider in a row from Webb, and he does not miss. He's able to adjust and hit it out of here to tie this ball game. 14th home run of the year. Those are some costly sliders by Webb, and he wasn't going to get away with it for long. That ball, like I said, out of here in a hurry. 421 feet and 105 miles an hour off the bat. So with Joey Gallo on the IL, Leonardo Rivas is getting the start in right field, and he hits that up the middle for a base hit. So we have a runner on, no one out, and the lineup card flipping over. Brian Hayes was an all-star for us, and double play ball onto Estrada, but it pulls him off the bag. He's going to try to recover and throw to first, but there is no play, and all runners are safe. 1 man out now for Julio Rodriguez. He's been our best hitter, all-around hitter this season.
1-1.
Changeup swung on, missed for the first strike.
Ball.
Slider outside, hitters count. 40 pitches through 2 1/3 for Logan Webb. We're having a lot better success here against him as Julio drives that to left field. Center fielder Slater leaps, and he can't bring this one back. A 3-run shot from Rodriguez, 18th of the year. And the Mariners take a 4-1 lead. 2 home runs in the inning. First one comes from Cal Raleigh, and then Julio Rodriguez goes deep, and he barely gets it over the wall. And there we go, guys. First time in a long time, it seems, that we've scored more than 2 runs. Feels pretty good. So George Kirby back out there with a 3-run lead. Ronald Guzman in his last game went 1 for 3. Kirby ahead 0-1 as the fastball misses low, 1-1. Oh, or 1-2. It's funny because it says he went 1 for 3, but his average is 0. Strike 3, got him. Good pitch by Kirby. He's able to locate that fastball in the inner part of the zone. And that gets his 2nd strikeout. Austin Slater coming up to bat here as the lineup card flips over once again. 2nd time through the order for George. Weekly hit foul. Jose Ramirez records his 800th RBI. Good for him. Fastball missed inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider swung on and missed. 1-2. Hit weakly to Brian Hayes at 3rd. Easy play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter number 6, shortstop, Jace Peterson.
Here's Jace Peterson. Hit the ball hard his last time up, but right at Rodriguez. Good fastball, or sinker, I should say, from Kirby, right at the knees, right where you want it, 0-1. Ripped into left field, and Haggerty's there, and Peterson gets robbed yet again. Perfectly hit, but right at the left fielder. On to the fourth. Bryce Terang leading off, 0 for 1. And he rips that one into right center field, and that's going to get down and rattle up against the wall out there in that little corner. And Terang with a lead-off triple. Mariners looking to add more here, as that's the fourth triple for Bryce.
Sam Haggerty.
Pitch number 50 from Logan Webb. Yanked foul. The A's looks like they're going to win their game 10-5 against the Twins after being down 5-0. Fouled off, 0-2. All you need to do is put this ball in play. Haggerty with a 207 average with runners in scoring position. Stays alive, fouls the sinker off. Yanked into right field, and that'll roll to the corner. Terang scores with ease, and that's an RBI double for Sam Haggerty, 5-1. The bats have come alive here. 17th double for Sam. Cal Raleigh had a home run his last time up, works a full count. Webb laboring in this inning. And that fastball misses well high, and he let it fly. Leonardo Rivas had a base hit, grounder to Peterson. Tough play. There's Estrada for one, but Rivas is going to beat the play and get the fielder's choice. And Brian Hayes will line out to left field, but the runner will tag, and it's 6-1. Christian Arroyo's 0 for 2. He's looking to get in on the action. Hit to right field. Here comes the right fielder, and he will not get there. So a 2-out double, and that might be it for Logan Webb. Things just not going his way, and that'll be it. Gabe Kapler coming out to call his pitcher and bring in a guy from the bullpen, Jake Junis. ERA at around 3, but lefties are hitting a 308 off of him. Although that strikeout to walk, 101 strikeouts to 25 walks, that's something to be proud of, I'd say. So here's Julio. Slider outside, ball 1. Julio could continue to break this thing even more wide open. That's a horrible way to put it, but he's not going to do it by swinging at pitches like that. Gets a piece of that sinker, but that was, or should have been, you'd think, an easy take. Hit to center. Here is Slater, and he's there, and the inning comes to an end. But we've got a 6-1 lead to the 5th. Terang with a triple. And he takes that to left field, going the other way, high and deep. And the left fielder looks up, and it is gone. Bryce Terang, solo shot, 5th of the year. And he's got a triple. He's got a home run. Arguably the 2 hardest parts of the cycle have been completed. So we'll see if he can get a couple more at-bats to finish it off. So here in the 5th, Kirby's going to give up a 2-out double, as I'm bad at retrieving the ball. It ricocheted off the wall and then rolled towards the foul pole. So there's a 2-out double. Ronald Guzman now. Hit hard, but passed, or not all that hard, but past Arroyo. Here comes the runner at the plate, and a good throw from Rivas. Not his primary position. Right field is a secondary position, but Rivas is able to make an excellent throw with a cannon of an arm and save the run from scoring. Good tag by Raleigh as well. So Logan Gilbert, you see, has only held the Giants to 3 hits. And here into the 6th, Rivas gets extra bases. And he kind of hits it. He hit it where Terang hit his ball. And he's going to have a triple. So there we go. 2nd triple already of the season for Rivas. Can't complain if we can get some more insurance here. 1 out. Hayes looking to get in on the fun, and he will do just that. Base hit up the middle. 8-1. Here's Arroyo. He's going the other way. He goes the other way a lot. Down into the right field corner, and that will score Hayes, I think. No, it won't. Okay, Hayes stops at third. So 26 doubles on the year for Christian Arroyo. Ty France looking to bring them home. 2 outs. However, he is quickly down 0-2.
Ball 1.
Cutter lays off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
France into left field. Base hit. Oh, and the left fielder misplays it, and it tumbles past the ball. So that'll score both runs. France looking for 3. Might as well. I mean, you've got a 9-run lead, and the throw is not there. It's a little off target, and it's 10-1. Ty France with his 5th triple of the year. So with Kirby still being day-to-day with that dislocated shoulder, you know, we're just trying to get him through 6. He could probably go 7, 8, maybe 9, but I don't want to push it and aggravate something and risk injury. So first start back after a while, you know, I think we just gotta play it easy even though we've got such a big lead. Jace Peterson is in for this 3rd at-bat, and if you guys saw that little graphic at above the scoreboard, he hits lefties with a 394 average, I believe that's what it said. Does not hit righties, so a reverse splits guy. However, Kirby ahead 0-2. Trying to put him away. Weakly hit to Bryce, and he will throw on to first. 2 outs. 75 pitches so far, and former Mariner Mitch Haniger looking to get on base. Hit hard. Haggerty there, and a clean 6. A great start from George Kirby back here from the IL. Bryce Terang, triple and a home run. Just needs a double and a single. And that's hit high and deep to right field. And that's going to be played off the wall. And as soon as I saw it, we cruised into second and stayed put. So I'm not sure if he'll get another at bat. But, I mean, and if he could, and he could just get a single. Doesn't matter where it goes. That'd be pretty cool. Runners at the corners for Rivas. Hit into right. That'll score Terang with ease. And it's 11-1 Mariners. Where was this offense all throughout the season? If we could have performed like this, who knew it only took Jesus Sanchez and Joey Gallo getting hurt. Brian Hayes hits that to left field, and that's going to be off the wall, and that'll score, well, that's going to be, okay, see, so what happened was the runner, I guess, thought, didn't know if that was going to be caught, so they had to hold up, but I don't know, it's just kind of a weird play and kind of a weird sequence of events that happened as far as, like, my input. I didn't know if it was going to be caught. I thought, okay, it's gone, but then it bounces off the wall, so I then... I didn't even like look at the little scoreboard, but there you see he turns back, realizes, oh, it's off the wall, and he's out. So we'll just blame it on a Ricky mistake. So 2 outs. Brian Hayes on second. Christian Arroyo rips it foul. Mariners are getting some good cuts against Giants pitching. It's nice to see. Hit into right field, not up the middle, but past the second baseman. Here comes the run. And, oh! So a sliding tag by Joey Bart. Good play. Saves the 13th run. On to the ninth we go. Bryce Terang gets one last at bat. This is against Anthony Desclafani, and he just needs a single.
Ball.
1-0. Fouled it off. Good thing too. That wasn't meant for him. Hit the other way, left center field, and it'll get down for a base hit and roll to the wall. However, we will stay put at second with this 11-run lead. And there it is. They won't acknowledge it here on the thing for some reason, but Bryce Terang, first cycle in channel history, and we are all over the Giants 12-1. And Bryce Terang, clearly your player of the game, although George Kirby, first start back, 6 innings, 3 hits. Can't complain about that. Webb gets handed his 6th loss, and 2 errors for the Giants. So we end up shutting out the Giants 8-0 off of a shutout from Luis Castillo, and then we split a 4-game set against KC. Then I thought, okay, do I want to play the Marlins series? I don't really want to unless it involves Alcantara, because, it's just kind of a lost season, like I said, just trying to get through it. Joey Gallo is back, and that means we got to send somebody down. And we're actually going to send down Michael Brantley. Brantley is 36 years old, and he just doesn't play. He's on a hot streak. 282, but he's only played in 72 games, I think. Not very many. And I think it's just kind of time to part ways with him. He's slowly declining. You're going to see here, I designate for assignment, and then I thought, I can just trade him. Because in the old MLB The Shows, you could still make trades after the trade deadline. It was just only on your minor league teams. But as you're going to see, I'm looking around for it. I'm like, okay, it's not available. So can't do anything about it. He's going to have to clear waivers, and he will clear waivers. And then he will get sent down to AAA. And kind of a little bit of a spoiler for the end of the video here, but he does not retire. You see, as well as just, on the waiver wire, Josh Donaldson and David Peralta. Interesting to see those guys being waived. But anyways, we are going to outright him to AAA, and just, like I said, it'll have to go pass through waivers, and he'll make it just fine. It's not a big deal. So against this series in Miami, we take game 1. I wanted to make sure that my boy, Gallo's going to be riding the bench for a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to end up putting Gallo back in the lineup because he is back from being day to day. So there he goes. Gallo's back. Again, making sure that the CB doesn't screw with my lineups, because they sure do love to. But hopefully this will be kind of our last hurdle, just getting through the rest of the season. I mean, he's decreasing. I mean, he's only 30, but he just, he's Joey Gallo. All right. So viewing the box score, we shut out Miami 1-0 in this game. Logan Gilbert goes the distance. Logan Gilbert and Luis Castillo sure do love to throw some complete games. 9 innings, 9 hits, a few strikeouts, and we sweep the Miami Marlins, wrapping up the month here with Kansas City. Taking a look at the standings, because we are winning a lot. I just wanted to see if we had a chance at the wild card, but we don't. We're 8.5 out. We're about to be eliminated from the division. As we end up taking 2 of 3, it looks like, from KC. Let's see. Yes, we take 2 of 3. So it's automatically placed its 28 men on the roster, and for our batter, it's going to be Jonathan Classe, I believe is how you pronounce it. Great fielding, great speed, hitting not all there, but he's going to get a chance here just because I was just too lazy at this point. Cole Young I could bring up, but I'm going to let him finish getting his reps at AAA for the year, and we'll see about next year or even the year after that. He's just, got to marinate a little bit, but he is kind of a guy I want to keep an eye on. 3-game series against Texas, and I thought about playing this one because, Jacob deGrom, but just again, looking at where we are, like, the season's basically over. We take the first game and then drop game 2 against deGrom, actually. Again, taking a look, we are 8 games out of being eliminated from the division. So, just, like I said, it's just not our year as we lose 2-3 from Texas. Then we go to and play the Angels, and we take a game, but that's about it. 4-game set against Tampa, and I wanted to face Robbie Ray, but he wasn't pitching. It didn't fall, so that kind of sucks. And look at that, y'all. We take 3 or 4 from Tampa. So we're sitting at 73-73. Again, it's clear we're not making the postseason. We have been eliminated from the division. We were 8 games out of being eliminated from the wild card. And losing 2-3 to the White Sox is not going to help. So that's pretty much it as far as like division standings go. The wild card is not going to be ours, unfortunately, and then we've got a series against the A's that we take 2 or 3 from, and then we're gonna just, I went ahead and turned critical situations back on because I figured it'd be kind of just befitting to end the series, sim out everything, and see if we get a couple of last minute games in with this team before we head on to 2025. Angels and Rangers have their top 2 wild card spots. Braves are the best team in baseball. Padres have a wild card spot. So, playoff picture is pretty much set. So here we go. Arroyo has 2 home runs, and we were just pouring it on the Astros, 14-1. We've had a pretty good August and September. Unfortunately, this couldn't have come earlier in the season. If it could have, we could be in the hunt for a wild card spot, but nope. So we're just going to try and hit another home run. 5 RBIs on the day, 2 runners on for Arroyo in the 7th inning, 1 man out, and like I said, it's 14-1. So this one's basically over. So Seth Martinez is on the mound for the Astros. The righty's 0-1 pitch. Hit hard into right center field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the next runner will hold up at third. So Arroyo gets his 6th RBI. It's 15-1 Mariners.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
So Arroyo batting 5th for whatever reason. I don't know why the CPU does this. It's like they make up their own lineup even if you have a lineup set. It's very annoying. Like, I would never put Harry Ford 6th. It might be that they put the regulars in just for the bench players in because it's a big lead, but, it's MLB The Show. I'm not going to give them credit for doing that. Rivas is going to fly out to end the inning. So no 3rd home run yet.
The batter, the second baseman.
On to the 7th. Castillo is still out there. Makes sense. Hit to Arroyo, and he will throw on to first for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number.
So Arroyo's going to get one more chance here in the 9th. 16-3 Mariners. 3 for 4, 6 RBIs on the day. This time facing Phil Maiton.
Come on, guy.
And he's ahead 1-0 as the fastball misses high.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ugly pitch, or ugly swing. Fastball right down the middle, 1-2.
Get your pitch, huh?
Hit weakly to third. Bregman is there, and one out in the ninth. And we're gonna take this game. Well, let's get one more fielding opportunity, but it's pretty much this game's over. Altuve back up to bat, grounded out to us last time, and he's gonna ground out to us yet again. So we take this game easily. Good pitching by Castillo. Arroyo is your player of the game with those 2 homers and 6 RBIs. And Framber Valdez only goes an inning and a third. Again, y'all, I'm not sure why it keeps doing that when you're loading in from the post game, but it does. So we've got a 1-run lead here. Andres Munoz on the mound, trying to get. It doesn't say how many saves he's gotten, but he's gotten 27 strikeouts. Here you guys kind of see our stats. We were 28th in home runs. That's sad. But you know what? I feel good about this team. I think a clean slate will do us some good next year.
Ball 1, no strike.
4, 5, and 6 for the Astros. Kyle Tucker takes a strike. 1-1. 1-2. Diamondbacks win their 9th straight game, so they're ending the year hot. France takes that to the bag himself for the first out. Tampa shuts out the Red Sox. Salvi takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball swung and a miss, 1-1. The Blue Jays get shut out by Taijuan Walker and the Phillies in last night's game. Perez down 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's not even close. 2-2. Count. Kyle Schwarber on deck. And that's called strike 3. So Kyle Schwarber, formerly a Philly, is now an Astro. And the Astros are back on track. They've won over 100 games. They'll be just fine. Or maybe they haven't won 100. They're either at like 99 or 100. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they got us a playoff spot. They're all right. So it seems like we kind of switched places with them. Last year they barely finished above 500. We're going to barely finish above 500. It's Eric Lauers, player of the game, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 earned runs. Lance McCullers Jr. goes 6, striking out 6, but gives up the runs. 4-game set with Oakland to end the season. And here we go, another save situation, this time here in Oakland. Tyler Soderstrom comes up with 1 out in the inning. Oakland has been bad, but stolen bases, they're a little bit above mediocre at 13th in the league with stolen bases. I don't know what I was trying to say there. 1 out. Tyler Soderstrom, top prospect for them, is ahead 2-0. 3-0. Munoz can't find the zone. There's a strike. It's the A's. You got to pound that zone. Ripped foul. Full count. This crowd already is bigger than any crowd the A's will ever see. And they'll see a walk. 1-out walk. So Tampa shut out the Rays in Tuesday's games. And on Wednesday night, the Red Sox shut out the Rays. Hit to Hayes, double play. 5-4-3, and we win this game in Oakland. Now, if we could score some more runs, that'd be kind of great. I'm kind of tired of these 1-run victories, but it's been our bread and butter all season. It's what we've been known for, unfortunately. Isaiah Campbell goes 6 1/3 with 4 hits, giving up just the 1 earned run. Ken Waldichuk goes 6. Not a bad start for him overall. A solid pitcher's duel in Oakland. And another one. This time, Pin Murphy has 2 outs with a runner on second. Makes sense. Munoz has been used back-to-back games, so Pin Murphy's going to get a chance here to finish it out. A's in their yellow unis. I guess they're gold. They don't wear them anymore. I wish they did. I like them. Here's Devin Foyle. Quickly down 0-2. Murphy trying to slam the door. 5-4.
1-2.
Slider misses low and in. 1-2. Hit to the gap. That's going to split the outfielders. Gallo's in center field. Why? That infuriates me. I don't care if it's the end of the season. Joey Gallo should not be in center field.
1-0.
So game is tied. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping the A's kind of walk it off. I don't really want to play extra innings against the A's. But Murphy's ahead 0-2. Into right. That'll drop in. And that's the ball game. The A's will walk us off 6-5 as Pin Murphy cannot get the save. And, I mean, you play with fire every time you have a one-run game. So Murphy's going to get the loss. Sam Mole gets the win. And Lawrence Butler is your player of the game with a 2-run home run. Unfortunate. So, I didn't get to see if we won Friday, but we're going to finish the year above 500. All right. Just taking a look at coaching. So we're going to end up losing our hitting coach at the end of the year. Scott Service is under contract for 3 more years. Unfortunate. Kind of looking at the awards, it looks like Corey Seager and Jacob deGrom are going to win back-to-back MVPs and Cy Youngs for the 2nd year in a row. That's kind of cool. How often do you see that? I'm going to go with not very often. So look at the standings. Yankees win their division, Twins win their division, and the Angels win their division as the Astros are 1 win away from 100. And it's going to be Guardians, Astros, and Rangers, Braves, Padres, Marlins, and Brewers. So we won Game 3, and the final game of the season, it's a 1-run lead. And we have defeated the Oakland Athletics to finish at 83-79. So a disappointing year to say the least. But it's over. The season is done. And here we go. Corey Seager is your MVP. deGrom, your Cy Young. Back-to-back years that's happened. That's kind of cool. Good for Texas. And they're going to make the playoffs as a wild card team. Once again. And they won't have us to deal with. Rookie of the Year goes to Orelvis Martinez. Mike Trout, here's your gold gloves. Doesn't really matter too much. Brian Hayes wins a gold glove at 3rd. Not surprising. A lot of A's in these gold gloves. Corey Seager wins Silver Slugger. Tyler Stevenson wins Silver Slugger, and he's a Cleveland Guardian, so that's cool. I like Tyler Stevenson. He's a guy that I really enjoy. Manny Machado wins MVP. Corbin Burns wins Cy Young. Josh Bell is the batting title. Jordan Lawler wins Rookie of the Year. AJ Minter is in Miami for a year, but Diamondbacks are up and coming. Corbin Carroll won last year. Lawler wins this year, so watch out for the D-backs. Wheeler wins a gold glove. A lot of Cubs in this gold glove here. Michael Harris wins a gold glove and Silver Slugger, so that's kind of cool. Machado wins a Silver Slugger. Dansby wins a Silver Slugger and a gold glove. So very, very cool. All right, let's get the playoffs underway. Sim. Okay, the Travelers win the AA championship, I think. And the Angels defeat the Braves in the 2024 World Series. A great series. Houston takes on LA. LA wins it in 5, and then they go and win against Cleveland in 7. And then the Braves win against Miami in 5. Beat Philly 4-2. So an NL East NL series here. And then this World Series goes all 7 games, and the Angels come out on top 4-3. Nico Horner is your World Series MVP, and postseason MVP goes to Mike Trout. So there we have it. The Angels win it all. 2 back-to-back years of the American League winning it. And we're going to just go ahead and look at retired players. Nothing interesting. Justin Verlander's gone. But, and Max Scherzer, they're both done for. So, yeah. We'll have the off-season to go get to. And I'm going to just tell y'all right now, it's a pretty big one. Pretty exciting. But Michael Brantley, still sticking around. So, yes, like I said, next time we'll have the off-season and maybe even opening day. But I think I'll do 2 separate videos. I don't know yet. So, that is a wrap on 2024. Angels are your champs. And, good for them. They lose Shohei in the offseason and come in and win the World Series while Shohei's Twins didn't get very far in the postseason. So with all that being said, I will catch you guys next time. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. Take care, and I will see y'all guys next time for the off season in 2025.